Hello, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I am Reese, and today I want to discuss a question someone asked me and just throwing in a little bit more. So, what was the question? How do I know because and I am infinity and I am an infinite being? How does that help me? How does it help me live the life that I want to live? And furthermore, the current beliefs that I have, how do I let go of them and how do I pick new ones? It's a simple question, and a lot of what you want to do and feel and experience is based in and of those questions. So let's begin. How do I know I'm infinity? Well, there's no single person that can say, hey, you are infinity, and then you will be like, oh, okay, cool. You could, right? I mean, you could just like you could have known that all your life and not really understand what it is you knew, and someone could just tell you and it will all just sink in. I kind of had that feeling that I was more than what I was seeing, more than what I was experiencing, more than what I was uh, doing. And there were there were moments where I didn't understand why I knew things, and then I didn't understand if I knew what I knew was correct, or so on and so forth. And as I started to be more aware of it, as I started to be open more to love, etc., then that knowing just comes to you. Then what you believe to be true is seen as true. But when you are conscious, you start to realize what you believe to be true is true. Let's just start there for a second. What you believe to be true is true. But when you are conscious, you realize what you are believing is your truth. It's not the same thing as what I believe to be true, right? You see, I can believe anything. Anybody can believe anything. I can believe that I'm limited, and then I will experience a limited experience of reality. So, if you believe yourself to be unlimited, then you will experience an unlimited experience of reality, and that's where the conscious part comes in. When you consciously are aware of who you are and who you are being and what your assumption of that consciousness is, that becomes your reality. And if you look backwards in your own life and think about the meaningful experiences that you had, be them wanted or unwanted or otherwise, and you just think, well, this happened, and then I believed this, and then that happened again. Or I believed this, that happened, and I kept believing it because it it kept seeming as if it was true. And the more you quote unquote dig into your own self, you will find whatever you believed to be true in the subtlest of ways was and is and will be your reality. No matter how subtle. It could be something as subtle as, how can I say this? Say you were in love. Many people were in love, are in love, will be in love, and as part of that journey of experience, you said, every time I fall in love, it never works out, and they always find someone else and they end up with them and not me. I'm the stepping stone of reality. And then you end up experiencing that time and again and again and again. I'm always like the best friend, and you experience that time and again and again and again. You're the one that's wanted when the one that's wanted isn't wanted, right? I'm not reprimanding anybody, even myself, but I'm just saying, if you look at these moments and you believe yourself to be all that is for a moment, and you believe that, hey, I believe that I experienced that instead of I experienced that, therefore I started to believe that, then you start to realize that you are the one that's creating your reality, that you are infinite, and all you need to do is say, okay, I believed that. I don't really know why I kept believing it, other than it kept happening. So here's what you do. See yourself as that infinite being. I am infinite. I have lived an infinite number of lives up until this moment. I have lived an infinite number of experiences up until this moment. I could not count them if I wanted to, or tried to. In fact, I would keep coming up with new ones until I keeled over. And I want to have new beliefs. I want to have new beliefs. My intention is that I have new beliefs of myself. I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm loved, and I am free. I am whole, I am complete, I am fulfilled, I am healed. I know myself as I am. And when you do that, you have new beliefs. And what you do with new beliefs is that, okay, well, now how do I keep these ones? Well, you keep choosing them, right? Say you have an old movie that you used to like and a new movie that you like now, or an old song. Most of you can't even remember the very first song you ever heard until you hear it again. Say, "Oh, I remember that song. It was so good." And then you enjoy it for a little bit, and then you go back to APT or whatever it is, which I've been listening to APT last night for like I don't know how long, but it's quite a fun, catchy song, right? And you kind of just forget about the old beliefs because you're consciously choosing new ones. See, right now, you want something, you desire this passionate experience of life that you want. And what happens is that I want to choose new beliefs. I want to believe in this. I want to change this. I want to expand into this. And then that's good. That's okay. That's life knowing itself as life. That's God knowing itself as God. That's compassion through you, through that new you, from that old you. Right? So you keep choosing your new beliefs. It's like, well, what about the ones I'm holding on to? Stop holding on to it. And the way you stop holding on to it is if you choose new beliefs. You see, and I gave a simple example. Hopefully, it sunk into the person who asked me. But if I'm holding something, and you ask me, how do I let go of this and hold on to that? You don't worry about letting go of this. You just have the intention of holding on to that. You see, when you have the intention of holding on to this, sorry, when you have the intention of holding on to this, you automatically let go of that. You don't have to do. You don't have to focus on. I'm holding on to this. I'm letting go of that. I'm holding on to this now, not that. You see how many steps there were in the way? Quite a few. You don't have to do that. You say, I'm holding on to this. I'm holding on to that. This is who I am now. That's it. I dropped it. But I can pick it back up. Drop it again. I can pick it back up. Until it's just your normal and you're holding it. That's it. There's no trick. There's no masterminded way to do this. There's no SATs to do this. There's no writing it down a million times, and you can do all that if you really wanted to. But yeah, answer me this: when you were holding on to these old ones, did you fall asleep knowing them? No, you just felt the emotion behind it, right? That was it. Did you write it down a million times? No, I'm a loser. I'm unwanted. I hate my life. Blah blah blah. Right? I'm about to be arrested. Apparently, I'm kidding. Is it an ambulance or is it a police car? Either way, whatever. I'll leave it. It's funny, right? So that's how you choose new beliefs, right? You just choose new ones. One second. Anyway, right. So it's the simplest thing. Really look at yourself and really look at your own life. Look at the beliefs that you've had and what has manifested in your life, and say, okay, to suspend my disbelief, I'm going to imagine myself thinking this. I'm going to imagine that what I was thinking manifested the reality, and I kept thinking it because it kept happening. See, it's the easiest slope to go down, but that's where the conscious part comes in. It's like, okay, I'm going to think something else. Even if I go down that slope again, I'm going to think something else. And if I go down that slope again, it's okay. I'm going to keep thinking what I want to think. Even if I'm going down, while I'm going down the slope, before and going down and after, I'm going to keep thinking that even though I'm going down the slope, I'm choosing to have this belief that I'm unlimited, that even if I go down this slope, I'm still going to end up in the life that I want, because right now I'm choosing that life. So even if I go down that slope, it's part of that life. You see? So you never have to hold on to anything. You never have to let go of anything either. You automatically do that. Oof. Think about all the things that you've had in your life that are subsequently gone. You didn't consciously let go of them, and you didn't consciously hold on to them. They just went. So, that's the question and answer for today. You are an infinite, wonderful, loving, perfect being right now, and you are the perfect expression of God in every single moment, whether you like the moment or not. I'm not saying you have to like the moment either. A lot of the time you get trapped in saying, I have to like this moment right now. You don't. You don't. You just don't. You don't like it. Like, no one's going to like the hand getting hit by a hammer over and over again. It is lunacy to believe that you must. Do not do that. But you can know that even if your hand is getting hit by said hammer, as a metaphor of your life, you can know that very simply it is made of and from love, no matter what, because God is indifferent to all. God made everything. It's like, no, but God made all these nice, wonderful butterflies and ponies and whatever else. Yes, but He also made the lions and tigers, right? That's it. All things are created under God, as God, and they are all equal. So do not hate that which you do not like. Do not hate that which you do not like. Look at that which you do not like. Know it comes from love. And from that same love, choose what you do like, because it's all love. Right. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. I don't understand where they came from, but I kind of do when it was cool. So that being said, have a wonderful day. Have a lovely experience of unfolding of your life. I love you all. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the following. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the liking. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for being here on this journey with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.